Hey there, I'm Jessica, and I'm going to teach you how to make a witch's ladder simplified version. So there's several different ways that you can do this. Some people would just take a knot and tie it for different ways, or excuse me, in 9 different knots, each with a different meaning. There's a ton of videos out there like that. I'm going to show you the way I do my witch's ladder. I like to use yarn, but sometimes we use leather and just different materials. It can get as complex or simple as you want. Take the 2 in each hand, stretch it out like so, and pull those ends to the crease. So we have 3 different strands here. Hope you can, 3 different strands here, and these have a loop here at the bottom, a loop here at the top. So I will use whatever color that represents the intention I want for my witch's ladder. So this one is black, white, and gray. So I would probably use this on when I'm spelling out for the universe. I would like things to go, probably I would do balance. That would be a good one. Black, you would use that for protection. White, purity. And the gray one here would, not sure. But then you'll want to take scissors. I do have some fancy craft scissors, but I just grabbed these to show you that it doesn't really matter unless you want to get real ritualistic. I don't know why I couldn't cut that. There you go. Okay. So once we have the 3 separate strands here, while I'm doing this, I'm also making sure to put my intention in it by having a strong internal feeling of that intention. Thinking of what it feels like when my I would say, thinking of what it feels like when the intention is complete that I'm putting into the ladder. So I've just done a simple knot, tie all 3 of those together. If you didn't see how I did that, here's a simplified version. I'm going to take them all in a loop like that and push one side forward and tie like that. Hopefully you know how to do that, but some people don't. That's okay. I had to teach my kid how to tie his shoes. It's fine. Okay, so once you have it like that, you have a couple different options. It's going to be the same throughout, no matter your full technique. Oh, great. Yeah, cat's coming around, computer's dying, and I got chickens over here brooding, but I like this background, or whatever. Okay. Chirp, 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 it's baby chicks. So, your options for this is you can tape down this top part onto a table. You can do it freehand. This does take some practice. Here comes a cat to chase the ball of yarn. You can also hold it in your mouth or your toes, and it kind of, I'll show you a little bit what it looks like. I don't necessarily like to do it like that, but can't go faster that way. But that's the issue with that one. You can really concentrate and push into that intention. They are getting upset. They see the yarn too. Okay, so once you have it down a ways, you also can add in, and I left it elsewhere, you can slide beads on here to go with it. You can put feathers in it, and you also can just finish your braid all the way through and then add those things in later. You can also do additional knots inside it, and this is all going to vary using your understanding of the different elements you are putting into it and your understanding of numerology to tie the different knots. You can also put this for a good blessing. I've used this one before. So say I was making this ladder and thinking of the goodwill and the best quality traits that I want this person to recognize within themselves and portray outwardly, and just wishing the best for that person. So this is a way to do that and embed that intention into this. Okay, so once you're done, obviously you probably want to braid more than that. These also work good as bookmarks, or I've seen that in jewelry. Obviously you can tie it around your wrist. I normally make it about this length, wrist length, if you did want to do that. Also, just put your own creative vibe, or whatever you'd call it, your own creativity into it, and then how you use it as well. So for example, here's just happened to be a jar sitting here. So say that someone was wishing upon themselves to bring more creativity. Water, flowing like water, that just is represents creativity to me. And you think about going with the flow for an artistic person, that's going to bring about creativity. Sorry. Okay. What I would do for that person is, after putting the intention and everything for that person, a positive thing, tie it around that, and even just using a jar of water and just like want to put the good thoughts within the water as well, and there you go. You've made a good creativity blessing jar, and that can be varied so many different ways, but this is just some ideas. And thanks for tuning in and watching my little mini lesson on how to make a witch's ladder, my style.